Yeah.
And we had this conversation with him and he's like, I know. And then he gets really mad at me because he's mad at me, but I'm like, I didn't do this. You did this. Like, don't put this on me.
Right.
And I was like, I love you, buddy. I love you. I'm sorry that, maybe there's always Christmas. you
Yeah.
know?
I like watching them cry. I'm like, good. At least they're learning something. Their lives are like amazing.
Oh
They have
my
like a place
God.
to sleep and like organic food most of the time,
I
like fish,
was
water, you know?
I was dying. Like I was like, this is so hard. This parenting bullshit is so hard. Like I wanted so badly to be like, here, just take your Visa gift card and buy the skins you need. It's a limited time edition. I was like,
Hey,
I
that's
was
funny. You do that because you feel bad for them. I do it because I'm like, stop talking to me. What is it going to take to make you stop talking to me? $5? Fine, go, bye. And you don't talk to me again for like at least 3 days. But you're like, oh, I feel bad for you. You want this. Like, I feel bad for
yes.
you. You're
I
so
know,
sweet.
I know what it's like, but also I know what it's like to like blow a bunch of money on a bunch of bullshit and then be
And
pissed I don't
isn't
have
that how you
money.
learned? That's what I wanted to say. Like, that's how you learn. It's
Yeah.
like you can't learn from your mom telling you. Like, you learn from doing it. So it's good they're making these mistakes while the price is small. That's what Love and Logic says.
Yeah.
It's like, what does the cost? $100? Good. Compared to when he's 18 and he gets a credit
Oh my
card
God.
with a $10,000 limit and blows all that in like 3 days.
Right.
So he's
And
learning now,
well, I mean, I think it's sinking in though, because I did say to him, I was like, listen, buddy, right now you have to keep X amount of dollars in your bank account. When you get older, it's going to be like a larger X amount of dollars that you have to keep in your bank account. And by the way, like what you think you want right now is not necessarily, you're going to be pissed when you're 15, 16 years old and want to go out with your friends and you blew all your money that you didn't save in in-game bullshit. And he like, eventually it will sink in. And my number 3 wanted to spend some money in game purchases and we can move on, but he didn't. And I was like, remember what happened with your brother? And he was like, I totally threw him underneath the bus. And he was like, yeah, I know. And then like not even 10 minutes after just giving him like a little bit, like just a little bit of money just to spend just because he was being good and it was a treat. And he was like, can I have some more
you
money?
sprinkle some crack on them. I
Yeah,
mean, that's what we're doing,
I
right?
know.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, just thank God my older ones have enough, like they can spend their own money, it's not even it's a no for me automatically. And the younger one, I'm like, no, we're not doing in-game app purchases, period. And it's just a rule. And it's just so easy because I only have to follow through with one, of the kids.
One of the 3.
Yeah.
That's too funny. It's too addictive anyways. So have you ever let's move on. Have you ever made a promise to your kids and you're like hoping that they're probably going to forget about it, but then they like hold you to it and remind you and you're like, shit, I have to like follow through. Do you ever get to that point?
Okay. I had on my refrigerator for 4 years a recipe that my oldest brought home from preschool that is to make orange slushies, like the ones from what's that, Julian?
Yeah, Orange
Orange
Julius.
Julius?
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I love it.
Okay. So I'm supposed to make orange Julius. It was on my fridge for 4 years. When we moved, I packed it and put it with like all the important documents. It
Yeah.
still weighs on me to this day. So technically, I don't know about that part of it, but like when you say, like, in my mind, it was like I promised him I would do it when he was like 3.
You're
And
gonna
I still am like, I didn't fucking do it. And I think about that shit all the time. Every time I tell them I'm going to do
Oh my
something.
God, that's too funny. That's
Yeah.
too funny. I like my kids today, they were like, can we go, to Culver's? I'm like, what? And they're like, you said you take us to Culver's like 3 days ago. You promised on podcast night. And I'm like, damn it. I'm like, I did say something like that. So I was like, fine. And so like I had to drive, like anywhere around here, driving anywhere is like, it's not like around the corner, you can't walk to it.
They
So
coerced you though. The only reason
what
you
do you
agreed to
mean?
it then was probably because they were whining little bitches and they were like, I want Culver's. And you're like, fine, in 3 days, I'll give it to you. That's probably why. So in the end, it's all their fault still.
It,
There's no way you were like, hey, I have an idea. Why don't we get Culver? That was not your idea. It was their idea. They were probably being whiny and they made you agree to something just so that you would get them to stop talking to you.
yeah, I like lose track of all that bullshit. Like I lose track of most of it. Have you if you so we got to get to the holiday stuff really quickly. But I have more do you have any other chaos?
No,
Like
I want to hear your man babe chaos. Go.
okay. So the man babe last night, this is so funny. I actually feel bad about this because he's been snoring and I don't know if you have ever been around or had like maybe you were the one who
Yes.
snored or made noise or maybe your
Yes.
partner. Okay.
Yes, that's me.
It's the fucking worst. And
It's
so
the
like
worst.
I'm dealing with a teenager who's under the weather. Like I've got other kids dealing, everyone's in bed. I'm ready to go to bed. I get in bed and I snuggle in and it's like, I'm like, oh
Yeah,
my God,
no.
someone's going to die.
You need to
Okay.
put a
Like
bed in your sound booth and sleep in.
a cot. Like I'll
Yeah,
put a cot.
yeah.
No. So wait, so I've been waking him up and then he'll get up and go to the couch, but the couch is like not that much farther away from my bed in the family room, right? So I can still hear him, but whatever. So last night I was like, what the fuck? He's snoring already. So I was like, hey, poke, poke, you're snoring. He's like, what? No, I'm not. And I'm like, yeah, you are. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, yes, you are. It was the dog. It was the
No
dog
way. The
snoring
dog's
in my closet.
so cute.
She was, you hear her? Did you hear
No.
her? Oh my God. And I was like so pissed at the man babe. I thought it was him. And I like had to apologize this morning because I was like, I'm sorry. I woke you up. It wasn't you.
Be careful. This type of shit like ruins marriages. Remember what it's like when you have a newborn baby. You are tired.
The worst.
Oh my God. When you're tired, people make really bad decisions when they're really tired.
Oh my God.
So,
I'm the worst. Like I am like my worst version of me when I'm sick or tired or like I've been pushed to my limits.
yeah, sleep is good. So I'm gonna tell you what I did this weekend because you're gonna love it. You want to hear what I did this
Were you
weekend?
snoring?
All the time I'm snoring, but we have a mutual friend, Frankie, who wrote a
Oh yeah,
book.
yes, yes.
Yes. I love my kids, but I don't always like them. The book is great. Her perspective is great. So
Yes.
she had a book signing near us where we live because we live near each other at a local toy store. So this toy store is amazing. It's Toyology. You can check it out,
Yeah.
toyologytoys.com. It's amazing.
Yeah, she just
The people
posted.
there are amazing. So I go there to visit Frankie and I'm like chatting with her and I'm chatting with her about like, oh, Hanukkah's coming up. Like, I
Oh,
think it's like later in December. And she's like, no, it's like the Sunday after Thanksgiving. I'm like, what? Sunday. So thank God I'm at a fucking toy store.
right.
Hello.
A
Thanks,
cool
Frankie.
toy store.
That was genius. Yeah, they have all the toys that like kids want, and that's all they carry. So you go there and you say, hey, this is the type of kid I have. And they're like, these are the toys for you. And then you're done. Even better, they wrap them for you in
That's
different
awesome.
colored wrapping paper per kid. It's amazing. So
That's awesome.
yeah, that was awesome. I ended up doing all my Hanukkah shopping right then
Yeah, I'm just looking something up. Keep
because I was
going.
like, fuck, Hanukkah is like in 2 weeks.
Right.
So that was serious. But I also got this thing that I kept getting on Amazon. I wanted to show you it, but I don't know
Oh,
what it is.
wait,
It's
really quickly while you're looking
yeah,
for
yeah.
something. I love my kids, but I don't always like them with Frankie. Her podcast with us, she came back on, is coming up in December. So I was just looking
Oh
at the
yeah,
date.
that's awesome.
It's coming up December
Like a
8th.
book launch. Oh, it's over there.
Well, no, she has yeah, and I just saw on Instagram that she has her book at that toy store for like a limited
Yeah, they're
time
carrying
only.
her book.
It's
And
so cool.
they were the first ones to carry that I saw, like to have on display that book, like the rock, paper, scissors book.
I don't know what that
Like,
is.
oh my God. Like the crayons book, the crayons
Oh
came.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I love the crayons.
Okay. And
Okay.
then
Or
they
like the
came
peanut
out with
butter
another
jelly.
one, like
Peanut
the
butter
real
jelly.
story of rock versus paper. I'll put it in the comments below. But either way, they have her book up, you know.
Uh-huh.
It's a great book. It's
That's
great. It's good parenting advice. It's not like all super sciencey weird. It's like a real life experience.
yeah.
So it was good. She had all her friends were there. Like I would see her, I would see like other people I know, like people were checking out the book.
It was a
But it was good
party.
that I found out about Hanukkah. I did order this thing though on Amazon because it kept advertising to me. I don't know about you. I love when Amazon is like, you might like this. And I'm like, thank you. Can someone please tell me what I need to be buying right now?
Amazon's your personal shopper.
Yes. Have you seen this potato that electrocutes you?
No, what?
What? Okay.
What?
I love it. They tailor the ads to the individual. I love that they
Wait,
chose for me potato that electrocutes you.
why would you want to be electrocuted by a fucking potato?
Nobody wants that. But you know, kids eat like super sour shit and they like it. They're like, oh, it's so sour. And we're like, why are you shoving a million Sour Patch Kids in your mouth? You know?
Right, that's
So
true.
this potato, it's a hot potato game, but it has these like silver things all over it that spark somehow or light up. So I don't know what the fuck they do. We got it as a present. I cannot wait for that shit. So I'm excited to see how
That's
that goes.
awesome. I've been on Instagram and Facebook, and there's been a lot of shit, cool shit that like has been coming up. like that shape shifting cube. I think is pretty
We
cool.
have one of those.
Like a fidgety spider kind of thing, like it's cool
Cool.
too. And then there's like this big blanket. I thought of you. There's like a big, like
I saw
2-person
that.
grown-up blanket. I was like, oh my God, I'm sending this to Ginger but
It's
you
like
wouldn't
would
share it.
cover like two, I would not. It would cover like
No.
2 king size beds. It's like a
Yes.
blanket that's
Yes.
like it's like your own tent of a blanket.
Yes. Oh my God. And I actually bought some stuff too, like recently, like online. I was like, oh, that would be
Yeah, what?
great. Well, okay, well,
Weird
it's like
shit that you bought.
it's like a social media, tripod, like, like extendo thing, mostly for myself to
Cool.
put
You should
in,
do a review about it.
it's like a gift for me.
I know, right? I keep finding things that I want. I'm like, I
I know,
really
it's
need
so bad.
organizers for the pantry. Maybe I could get that for myself for Hanukkah.
There's something else I bought and then I forgot that I bought it. And then I got an email that said that I bought it. And I was like, what's that? And then I was like, oh, I saw it on Instagram. I bought it. I really want to get this blanket for the dogs that's like fluffy for your couch to train them to go to a certain spot. So I've been eyeballing that for a little bit because I'm a dog mom. But I order ornaments for my kids. I've been doing this like since for a while now. I order each of them an ornament with their name on it and the year. Tradition, yeah. And so that way, when they turn whatever age that they get their own house and they have their own tree, I can pack up like a package of ornaments, like a starter gift. So my friend she's started her own business and she does all this crafty cool stuff. I'll probably have to put a link in the show notes because it's really cute stuff. So I just ordered ornaments. Check that off my list, but I have nothing. Like I have zero. I'm
Dude, you
going,
should get this. Well, I'm gonna have Hanukkah first.
I know
So
you
here's
are.
what I'll do. I'll tell you because here's what I realized. Okay, this is my secret for Jews out there that are wondering, what do I get for Hanukkah?
This is going really fast.
Stocking
just so you know.
stuffers
Yes.
are Hanukkah presents. So the stuff you guys put in a stocking stuffer,
Yeah.
that's what we give for Hanukkah. So if you Google like stocking stuffers, whammy, Hanukkah presents Palooza. So I went into Toyology and I was like, anything they have from $10 to $15,
Yeah.
just give me fucking 3 of everything.
I just want to,
So
do that.
I got
I
some
think I'm just
really
going to
cool
do
shit
that.
from there. I'll tell you how it turns out and like what the kids like. You know what else I did that was really fucking smart before they
What?
wrapped it? I laid it all on the counter and took a picture. So I know
Ooh.
what it is. Cause how many times, I don't know if you deal with this, but like I wrap shit and then I
Yeah.
forget what's in there.
Don't you put the name on it though, on the bottom or something?
Yeah, but you don't know what's in there. So like, let's say you want to do like game night. Like I'm going to order Operation for one of the kids. So I'm going to
Right.
get a couple other games. So I'm
Right.
like, I wrap it and I'm like, shit, what's in here? Is it Clue? Is it
Eeny, meeny,
Operation?
miny, mo. Just whatever.
Is it a game? Is it closed? Like how many games did I order? Did I order 3 already? Or one of
Yeah,
these
that's true.
dominoes? Like, is it dominoes or is it a Harry Potter book? Like, I
Right.
don't know.
Three Operation games. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas.
This
Like
is what they should teach
Happy
us
New
in
Year.
home ec. We need to have a whole separate show about the things they should teach us in home ec, but
I
this is
know.
how to make an organized gift list for your family.
Okay, here, wait, I have to interject something really quickly because you talked about the gift wrapping situation. Here's the did you know from my perspective. Did you know that I worked at a toy store in my hometown, like a specialty toy store, and I was a gift wrapper and I helped people shop for their kids. Like I was like a personal gift like shopper for them.
Did you know that I also worked in a gift shop and wrapped gifts all the time too?
No
We have that in
way.
common.
Oh my God. Did you really?
I'm a terrible gift wrapper now.
Oh my
Though.
God, I'm the best. I
I'm the
line
worst.
up. I honestly seriously something that I'm super grateful for is like, I know it sounds like, or I'm like super stoked about is if I line up that gift wrap paper and the two halves come together just so perfectly, like the two, like, like, I don't know,
Like you
snowmen,
measured correctly.
like the two halves of the snowman or like the star aligns, like perfectly at the seam. And then you just scotch tape that bitch right up and you're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You.
Oh, boom. I love it. Like I
I'm
just
glad to know what gets you off.
oh my God. It's like, I don't know. I've been gift wrapping since I was really, really little. Like I was making money. Talk about, kids being like trying to earn money. I was babysitting and gift wrapping for my aunt. That's my dog moving around, so don't mind my thing moving. I was babysitting and gift wrapping for my aunt to earn money, like back when I was like 9 or 10 or 11.
I gift wrap now. It looks like a 2nd-year-old did it. It's usually made from
Second
some kind
grader.
of newspaper. 2nd-year-old. Yeah, that's perfect.
Well,
Cheers. Some fucking second grader took some newspaper from like the recycle bin and wrapped it together with Scotch tape that's like wrapped all
Just
around it in a big circle. You
yeah.
know, it's like, I don't know what the fuck. I need the supplies. So here's what I had when I worked at the gift wrap shop is fucking supplies. You have that huge roll of paper, all the scissors, all the ribbon is on a reel.
Oh, it's
And you have
amazing.
a counter. You know, if I
Yeah.
had that,
Yeah.
I could wreck it in gift wrapping. When I'm on my fucking bedroom floor with carpet and some fucking scissors that are made for a toddler, you know what I mean? Like it's not coming together.
Yeah, especially since I'm sure your room is not super organized. So there's probably not like you got to clear shit out of the way to find a spot.
There's this girl that I watch on YouTube, How to ADHD. She's amazing. She just
Yeah.
posted a video recently about her house and like making it functional for people with like executive functioning issues. I was like floored. I'm so stoked about it. Like I am going to get organized. I'm going to make my house work for me. Like I said about the fucking shoe cubby.
Yeah.
You move the shoe cubby to where you put your shoes. I'm
He's
on it.
he's got his shoes in the shoe cubby. Like 9 times out of 10, the shoes are in the shoe cubby. Now what we're working on is clothes that don't quite make it to the hamper. So I'm gonna move the hamper in the middle of the room.
Good idea.
So okay, so so we're literally Halloween, is in the rear view mirror. We're looking in on Thanksgiving. It's coming up next week. I mean, we're on it. We're on point this episode. We're not
I
too
know.
far ahead. We're not too far back. We're in it.
I'm
So
super excited for Thanksgiving.
are
Yum.
you? What are you
Yeah.
doing? Like mine's quick. Like I am
Oh,
literally
yeah.
I'm not cooking. We are going to the beach, bitches. Like we are going to the beach and I'm not cooking. Like we're
Well,
doing
you have
nothing.
to, are you getting like you have to feed kids? What are you going to feed everybody?
Well,
Like,
our
salad?
neighbors are Italian and they make they make food for like 25 people.
Nice.
So they're eating at once. So we'll be at the beach and then we're just bringing pumpkin pie and ice cream. We'll drop it off ahead of time before the beach. And then they're going to do an outdoor movie with the projector and like a bonfire. So we'll just show up and whoever wants to eat can grab a plate and we'll just hang out outside. And like, that's what we're doing.
So I have to
It's Florida
bring
Thanksgiving.
to I'm doing a Friendsgiving. I'm
Are
super
you?
excited. It's
Oh,
gonna be
that's
fun.
cool.
I have to bring a salad. And I'm going to give you two pieces of information right now. One, I have to bring a salad that doesn't have any xanthan gum.
What?
So here's two fun things to know about xanthan gum. Number one, so
It's
most
like-
salad dressings that you eat have xanthan gum.
Yeah, that's
Xanthan
like
gum
a
is
gluten-free stuff, right? Like
a lot of gluten-free stuff has it because it
Yeah.
holds things together.
Yes.
It's one of the only foods that starts with X. It's the
Yes.
only food that starts with X that I know of. So if you're playing a game where you have to name a food that starts with X, there's a fun fact. And also every single dressing has it in it. So I have to make something like
Is it
make
not
a dressing.
kosher?
I don't know what kind of salad to make. It's like I like Thanksgiving because I like to be like foodie, and like Google a new recipe and like make something fun. So I don't know.
I'm putting my hand up. I have a question. Why can you not use xanthan or xanthium?
Oh, someone's allergic.
Oh, okay. So it's not like
Someone's
kosher.
Oh,
issue.
yeah. No.
So like perfect salad, hello, Google like Brussels sprout, like slaw with like, cranberries and like that would be.
Two things. Number one, I love that you just said Google Brussels sprout slaw. Who does that? Who comes up with that? That's amazing. Yeah. Okay. That sounds great. I will Google
Like
Brussels sprout
holiday,
slaw. That's a
yeah.
great idea. But B, we have a serious issue to talk about here, which is fruit in the salad. Now you mentioned something cranberries in the salad.
Okay, pomegranates. Like
Why are we putting
pomegranates.
fruit in a dish, not a dessert?
You and Man Babe are on the side of no fruit in the salad. I will sit over here on the other side of the lane, and I like fruit in my salad. I've been putting fruit in my salad since I started making salads with my grandma.
It doesn't
when
make
I
sense.
was
It's a ridiculous thing
10
to
years
do.
old.
Why don't you have cheeseburger ice cream while you're at it?
I might. That sounds delicious. I mean,
Gross.
You know what's fucking gross is cooking all day long for people to sit down and eat for literally 10 minutes and then everybody disappears. That's like
I like cooking. It's the cleaning I don't like.
Oh my God. You're not good with cleaning. You're terrible with cleaning. Okay.
I'm terrible with cleaning.
Okay. So I have a couple other kid things, but I'm going to save them for another time. Cause oh wait, no, this is too funny. Cause I think I'm going to have to do it now. It kind of goes with the reel business. I was discussing which reel I was going to do next. I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't done really any reels. And I want to do that apple bottom
jeans, boots with the fur.
Yes. And I was like practicing it. And my middle's like, he knew the lyrics and he goes, "You look like a fish trying to figure out how to swim."
Oh my God. That's amazing.
I was like, are you serious right now? So I'm gonna now I have to fucking do the reel. So I'm gonna have to put it up. But
What are you gonna wear?
I don't know.
Are you
Like
gonna wear apple bottom jeans? You should get
I
some.
don't have any fucking jeans.
You
Like
should get
I
some off
hate
eBay.
jeans. I don't even have fur boots. Like I have
You
zero,
should
I have
get
flip
some.
flops. Okay.
Flip
So
flops are good too.
so here's my
With
fun little
fur.
oh, okay, so here's my before we move on to like the final thing. If you looked at your phone right now, look at your phone and look at
Okay.
tell me without cheating right now, what are your last 6 emojis that you used in your text?
Okay. That is so random. You said look at my phone. I'm like, I have so many reminders. So
So if you look at
yeah, I
like
have it. It's a
so,
heart, a cry laughy, a smiley face, a someone going like, and then a winky face, another heart, sunglasses, pause, snowflake, and a kissy face. I don't
oh
know how
my god,
many that was.
that's hilarious. Somebody posted like post your your first 6 emojis explaining your life like right this second and like no cheating. And of course I'm like, wait, do we go 6 down? Do we go 6 across? Do we do
Oh
two
my God,
two
you're
two
hilarious.
two
It's the
two?
most recent. That means you don't, do you ever pay attention to the emojis you use the most?
Yeah, but then I'm part of it is like, yeah, I have cry face, laughing, party face, heart, another like crying like to the side, and then obviously like rock on and a palm tree. So that's what I got going on.
Of
But
course, because palm trees are in the atmosphere right now.
they are in the atmosphere. By
I
the
know.
way, I also have like a cocktail, headphones, and a sun. But I
Who are you
thought that was
talking to? That's the more important thing. Who are you sending those to? Like everyone for me gets like heart, smiley face, wink.
really
Yeah.
okay. So I was talking to Alexis. She was on a previous podcast, like way back in the way.
Oh my
You
God,
love
I love Alexa.
Alexis.
She's
I
so
know
great.
we're practicing. We practice like every other week. I was talking to you. I was talking to my sister. I was talking to my neighbor. I was talking to my teenager, and then the man babe, of course, and then one of my
Isn't it
other
funny? The
VO
texting with
buddies.
the kids. It's like I'm right in the other room. Like I can fucking see you. And we're texting. And I'm fine with it. Right.
I'm
I'm like,
so
I
fine with
don't
that.
want to yell.
You know what? I have to tell you, like my teenager has not been feeling well this week. And at 11 o'clock, he texted me from bed and he was like, can you come give me a hug? And I was like,
Oh my God, that's adorable.
I didn't see it till the next morning, but I still loved it.
That's adorable.
Okay, so let's round out. Obviously, Nikki's not coming because she said she might come, but she's not
Is
coming.
it a quiz? Are we rounding out?
No, no, no,
I'm
no,
in the mood for a
no.
quiz.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
really?
my God. Okay, what
Oh
is
my.
it?
Well, I figured like the emoji thing like satisfied your quiz. Like,
Yeah, okay, okay.
okay. So it's Thanksgiving. Everyone's posting, like, what are you grateful for? Are you grateful for this? I'm grateful for this. Like, so let's talk about what we're grateful for. So I'll start us off because I've got my list. I am grateful for my Chewy box showing up on my doorstep today because I am almost out of dog food and I fucking timed it out like a boss. So I am
Yeah, you
thankful for
did.
that. I did. Yeah, I did. I'm
Shit, I need to
also
order dog food.
you're welcome for that. I am
Remind me in 10
grateful.
minutes to order dog food.
Did you just leave yourself a
I did. I need dog food.
um that's too funny.
Keep going.
Okay. I am grateful for figuring out Google Calendar. I am now using Google Calendar.
Yay!
It's not perfect, but I'm grateful for it. So when someone uses Google Calendar and it asks me to use it, I use it and it's beautiful. I'm also really grateful for the man babe. And this is going to get sentimental. I'm grateful for him because he has a job that has been really hard for him. And it was a hard losing his job and then finding it, making a transition into a new whatever realm of jobness and sticking with it. So I'm really proud of him and I'm thankful that he has a job. I'm also grateful that I am reinventing myself again, like after leaving radio and then sort of just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do, for the last
Like you
3
were meant to
years.
do this the whole time.
I know. Like
I know.
I know. I mean, like, I know, man. Like, and so I am grateful that my family, my man babe, my kids, my friends are so supportive and giving me tons of love and pushing me to do this voiceover journey. So, and you're right there with them. I
Yeah,
heart
because
you.
I'm fucking awesome.
I heart you.
Is it my turn? Or are you
No,
still going?
I have one more.
Okay, go.
I am grateful that I'm going to go away from my kids for 4 fucking days. Hopefully, if everybody stays
Yeah.
healthy, hold your
And
breath,
you're not just going
motherfuckers.
away. It's not like you're going to like Cleveland. You're
I
going
know.
to Vegas.
I'm going to Vegas, bitches. I am so excited. And Frankie, my VO friend, is coming on. My Frankie, not your Frankie,
Yeah.
is coming on next week. But I am so excited. I haven't been on a trip away from my fucking kids. And I don't care if it's a business trip because I'm going.
I mean, I don't care if it's Vegas.
I don't even gamble. Like
It's not even about that.
I get
Vegas
to
is
go
like the
to
top 10 places I will refuse to go. Not
no,
refuse. I'll
no,
go.
it
It's
doesn't
just I'd rather
matter.
not be there.
Okay,
It's fine.
one, it's a hotel. I don't have to cook. I don't have to clean. Nobody
Yeah.
asks me for shit. I get to go to bed when I want to go to bed. I get to wake up when I want to wake up, and I don't have to do
Room
anything.
service.
I don't have to do anything but I don't have to do anything for anybody but me for 4 days. I'm like, nobody gets sick. Nobody breathe on anybody. Nobody breathe near me. Like everybody just, I'm like goose bob, braba, like
Yeah.
just I'm whole. Yeah. So that's it. I'm
That's
I'm
awesome.
done. I'm done. So what are you grateful for?
Okay, so like I'm grateful for maps because they help people.
Stop it.
I'm
Seriously.
grateful for cancel culture because it's the funniest thing ever, defining this next generation.
You're such an asshole.
I'm grateful for Scotch tape because I think it's one of the best inventions ever made. Better than sliced bread. I can slice that shit myself. I cannot make Scotch tape.
Oh my God. This is why I have you here, just so you know. Are you grateful for your wine glass that holds your wine?
Yeah, sure.
Are you grateful for
I mean,
your
I'm talking about serious shit and you're bringing wine glasses into it. Like, I'm talking about maps and like you're talking about wine.
Are you grateful for your car cup holder so you can put your
Do you
license in your
remember that Miss America? There was like a Miss America like controversy back in the day because Miss America was like going to save the world. It had something to do with maps.
No.
I'll look it up. I'll send it to you.
Oh
It was
my
like,
God, put it in the comments below.
I'll put it in the comments below. Like,
I'm
so
I'm th- I'm thankful for the comments below and for
dude,
you.
Thanksgiving is the best. And by the way, there's another thing we have to talk about besides fruit and salad, which we're never bringing up again, is this concept of like running around on Thanksgiving. So like we don't do that. We don't like go to multiple places on Thanksgiving. I think people must be doing something super fun in the car if they're keeping up this charade of having fun because
Right.
running around on Thanksgiving is a fucking mess. I go to one place, I fucking stay in said place, I do all the shit, then I go home. That's it. That's how Thanksgiving goes.
Yeah.
It's not driving here, it's not driving there, it's not blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
get it. I'm like 100% on team go to one place and don't go to 100 places. Like I am,
Yes. All
but
right.
I still am gonna say
Fine.
high five, like, but I'm also like, I'm gonna bring my fruit and my salad with me to that one spot. Like, I
Yeah, it's
mean, I'm
gross.
sorry, you don't have to eat it. I honestly am also a big fan of not doing anything, like just going to the beach. Like, I'm a big fan of
Going
switching
to the
it.
beach sounds like
Wait,
the biggest pain in the ass.
no,
That is
no,
not
listen,
doing
no,
anything. You have to
no,
pack a cooler, you have to pack chairs, you have to get all
follow
the
me.
shit, and
Okay, wait,
everything's sandy.
zip it for a second, Ginger. Redheadness stompy all over me. I thought you would totally like this. This is the switch it the fuck up moment. Like let's do something fucking different. Like don't do the same old same old.
Yeah,
Let's do
I
something
love it.
fresh, like let's not go like to the exact same thing and do the exact same thing and get
And
the
I
exact same
wonder, like,
people.
what's the beach going to be like? Like, is it
I
going to be
don't know.
slammed?
And no, I'm gonna put my I'm
I don't know.
listen, I got a plan. I got a game plan. Like I got it all dialed in.
I'm
And you know
stoked.
what? I will tell you
But
though, there is like a 50-50 chance that we don't go to the beach and we just end up at the pool. So I will text you and I will post something on
well, I'm
Instagram,
interested, like, what you're going to
comments
still have to
below.
feed people. Either way.
I mean, like I'm not really I think we're trying to get away from like the food part of it. It's more of like the spending of the time with the people that we're like
No, I mean, not
grateful and
like
thankful
Thanksgiving,
for.
like, regardless, you still have to like you have to feed people at the beach.
I
What are you gonna
do,
do?
don't I? I mean, it's like cooler food, right?
Sandwiches,
It's like
chips?
normal. Yeah, like I pack like a ton of fucking, yeah, snacks and Capri Sun, and you got to throw in the nooners, and you got to throw in like the water bottle, and you got to
Nice.
pretzels and chips, and I'm not like a fussy kind of mom. Like you know, if somebody thinks that they're going to be hungry, I throw in a bunch of peanut butter sandwiches. So if they eat it or they get soggy, like I can throw them out or they eat it, like
Yeah.
whatever, you know, like I don't think too much about it. Like I
Isn't it
don't make it
nice? Like
hard. I
we've
don't make
been
it hard.
momming for a while, so we have our system down for whatever works for us.
Yeah. And
It's nice.
sometimes I just throw a bunch of snacks in a bag and I'm like, maybe we'll pick up food on the way home and you can just be hungry for a minute, you know, like
Yeah.
they can like know what it feels like to.
Supper.
I know. There's water. They're fine. They've got water. Like
There's air.
there's air. There's palm trees in the atmosphere. I mean,
Always.
we're good.
Always.
All
I don't
right.
even know what the fuck we talked about just now. I just like it was like rambly, like wine. I don't know if I ate. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
We just,
Hopefully it
you know
works out.
what? You know what just happened? Magic fucking just happened. So
Always. Every
magic
fucking
holiday
time.
happened. Chaos. Cheers. And
Empty wine. Works
all
for
right.
me.
All right. I thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate you. I'm
Yeah,
thankful for you and I am thankful for Nikki because
I'm
you guys
thankful
put
for
up
pilgrims.
what? You're thankful for what?
Pilgrims. Thank you, pilgrims. You know who
Let's
you are.
oh my God. Don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. Let's not go there because said something to my kids and like they're like, "Did you really know what Thanksgiving was all about?" And I'm like, "Yes, I did, but let's just go to the beach."
Nobody was there. Thanksgiving was about thank you, pilgrims. Thank you, turkey.
You turkey. We gotta watch that movie. That movie. The
Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
no, the other one with the turkeys, the funny turkeys, where they go back in time.
What?
What? It's like, where's Google when I need her? The turkey movie. I'll put
There's
it in the
no.
There is.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the comments below.
Okay.
On that. Okay. Good night.
Okay. Bye.